So I wanted to bring up some humor around this whole a man and a woman or a woman. Um, First of all, a man, which if you were going to say a man and a woman, you would then pronounce it or you would then spell it completely differently, right? So first let's do spell check, which I always hate that spell check. I always hate people that are spell check Nazis because I think you've got to stick up your booty, right? However, in this case, it actually applies because a men would make no sense because then men is plural, so you're talking about many men, or you're saying a man, so there's a difference there. So if you're gonna say a men and a woman, so a woman would not even make sense. The spelling would be incorrect in this particular case because it would have to be a woman, which would mean a singular female gender. And men would mean many male genders. I honestly believe that most conservatives and liberals are intelligent enough to understand this, but I'm questioning that at this particular point in time because because of Nancy Pelosi, because she's really wacko and out there, and even her English grammar is no longer making sense if you take this into account and you are okay with a man and a woman. Um, it there that so how you can have that make sense to you, please let me know because I don't understand it. I happen to be a woman. Now, I'm proud to be a woman. I'm completely good with my gender, and I completely am okay with being the opposite sex. Now, I didn't say the lesser sex, notice. And I don't think that most conservative women or most women, liberal women, or any woman would say that. They would say, depending on your thought process, that they enjoy being a female version of humanity, that they enjoy expressing that feminine energy and essence and yumminess that us women have. And most of us women, or I shouldn't say most of us, I should just say that the women who enjoy being female and who like having male companions enjoy being female. I don't know why this has to even be explained in our day and time, but apparently it does. Um, so because I guess gender has become such an interesting topic to Nancy Pelosi and some of these crazy liberal people, and I don't want to say that they're crazy, but in my opinion they are, and I'm very open-minded. I am honestly, I mean, I've had best friends and family members who are openly gay. I have no problem with that. I had a best friend who was a transgender who was going to go ahead and go through like the operation and was a cross-dresser. And I gave them, I was like, here, I've got some clothes, you can have them, and he, she, whatever. It was great. I have no issue with how you wish to express your essence of being. And I am a die-hard Trump supporter. I am a maybe a past liberal, but because of everything that's happened and I love freedom, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you are a gender neutral person, if you do like all of that, then you may want to consider your freedoms in that, because if the liberal side can shut down the voice of all these conservatives, they can shut your voice down too at any given time. If they decide that they no longer want to support a crossdresser, they will shut you down. And we are seeing that. I mean, it's scary. So, freedom of speech, freedom of thought is being controlled by mass media and by these insane elite globalist politicians. I don't care if you have liberal views, if you have conservative views, if you are Christian, if you are Jewish, if you're Muslim, if you're pagan. I mean, whatever your views are, they are being shut down right now because freedom itself is being shut down. So, this whole gender thing, out of equality for gender neutral crap, is going to backfire. And part of the reason is amen, amen, has nothing to do with being a man. Amen means, I believe in Latin, so be it, which is very similar to pagan beliefs, which is so mote it be. And then somebody to come out and say amen and a woman, it doesn't make any sense, honestly, because amen doesn't even mean men. And goddess expresses herself in so mote it be. And this to me just is very frustrating. And so as a woman, if I agree with something somebody says, I'm going to say amen. And if you don't like it, then so mote it be.